What's the station that plays boatloads of New Mexico's finest rock, even in the morning? What's the station that has Erica Viking to wake up to? What's the station? Simple. Coyote 102.5.
Okay, I already mentioned that I have to leave town going back to a family funeral starting tomorrow. And I also said that with this being election time, I am going into a hotbed of political discussions.
Right.
I disagree fundamentally on just about everything with everybody in my family when it comes to politics. And so we have had some really interesting holidays over the years.
Okay.
And by interesting, I mean horrible. Absolutely horrible. But that's why I was so excited to come across this story today, Benny, and this will probably help you at the holidays too.
Good.
Tips to keep political discussions from getting heated.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Oh, they have that?
I was going to say.
I thought the two words we needed to know were self-control, but I obviously don't have that, so I need these tips here.
There you
So
go.
no matter who wins today's presidential election, political discussions will continue, and in our increasingly polarized nation, they'll have a good chance of turning into heated arguments. LiveScience.com has the cure for that, offering 5 tips to help keep political discussions civil.
All right, here we go.
This is from Michelle Voss Roberts, okay? So here's what you do. Number 1 is assume the best. I'm going to try so hard not to look sarcastic as I read all these.
Okay.
Avoid demonizing the other side.
That's another slippery slope.
Gulp. As Voss Roberts explains, you want to be taken seriously as someone who is earnest and sincere. So you assume the other person is also speaking honestly and sincerely. The sad thing is, I think that's one of the most infuriating things because you know they're crazy, but you know that they really believe what they're saying.
Yes, that's the scary part.
You know, so I don't know how you do that one. I'll probably fail at that. Okay, number 2, allow others to define themselves.
Okay.
That's fine. I always have time to get up and go get another cocktail.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You define yourself. You just go ahead and do that, and I'll be in the kitchen getting a maker's mark. Basically, do not call your opponent names. Okay?
Okay.
Number 3, compare apples to apples. Avoid comparing the highest ideals of one political party with the missteps and gaffes of the other. For example, compare policies to policies.
Gotcha.
So stay on the same page there. Number 4, oh God, this is the hardest one ever. Develop a capacity for self-criticism.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, that's not happening.
That's a horrible tip.
Instead of just pointing fingers at the other side, you have to acknowledge that your side's policies may have also contributed to or failed to address problems. No, that's not true. Number 5. It's true, and I know it's true. Be aware of power. Be aware whose voices are heard and whose aren't. Voss Roberts says that we have a responsibility to keep in mind marginalized people, and that's important too. The majority often thinks that because they're the majority that they have the only right to speak on things. Hey, we're all part of this nation, regardless of the safety and numbers that some of us have or don't have on our side. So maybe I will just tuck this into the old bra. There we go.
Say, keep that with you as you head off to Kansas.
I will whip that out at the table when everything starts to get a little bit heated, and I bet I will last 5 minutes like I always do. Could be coming back sooner than you think. It's 9:24, and that is your bitch, please.